Welcome to the story Capsule, where questions unlock worlds and every story begins with a spark of wonder. Today's story is about Elowen, a curious young girl who doesn't just look at the world, but she wonders and questions it. In a forest where trees whisper riddles and rivers shimmer with secrets, Elowen discovers that curiosity is the bravest kind of magic. So cozy up, open your heart, and let's follow the glow into the unknown. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village hugged by hills and trees, lived a bright-eyed girl named Elowen. Elowen was no ordinary child. While others played tag or chased butterflies, she liked to sit and wonder. Wonder like, why do shadows change size? Why do leaves wave even when no one's there? Her grandmother, who wore shawls that smelled like cinnamon and stories, loved this about her. One afternoon, Grandma handed Elowen a beautiful golden lantern with a soft blue glow. "This is the lantern of wonder," she said. "It grows brighter with every brave question you ask, but only the forest knows how it truly works." That night, strange silver lights flickered near the edge of the forest. They swirled and danced in a path. Elowen whispered, "They are calling to me." She grabbed the lantern and stepped into the trees. The trees didn't creak, they whispered. "Why do some leaves feel smooth while others are fuzzy?" Elowen asked aloud. A sudden rustle. A squirrel in a tiny green cape dropped down from a branch. "You have spoken the forest's first question," he said, bowing. "To pass, solve this. I grow only when fed, but shrink with no sound. I vanish in brightness, but in darkness I'm found. Who am I?" Elowen paused. She held up her lantern, watching its glow dance. A shadow?" she said. The squirrel clapped. "Brilliant! The forest opens to the mindful." Just then, a tree uncurled its roots, revealing a hidden mossy tunnel. The tunnel led to a river, but not just any ordinary river. It shimmered with stars. A glowing fish with glasses swam in circles above the surface. To cross, solve this. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Elowen blinked. "Footsteps," she said after a pause. "Wise." The fish switched its tail and the river parted, revealing a path of floating stones. As she crossed, the lantern flickered and whispered, "The answer you seek is never far. Ask more, read stars." A wide, quiet meadow stretched ahead. It was filled with things, toys, socks, teacups, all gently floating above the grass. A fox in spectacles stood next to a book on a pedestal. "Welcome to the meadow of forgotten things," he said. "Only those with a good memory may pass. My riddle is this. I am taken from a mine and shut in a wooden case. You use me every day, but I disappear as I work. What am I?" "A pencil," Elowen grinned. The fox clapped his paws. "Correct. Take this page. You will need it." He handed her a torn piece of paper that read, "The last answer is the first question you asked." Elowen tucked it into her notebook. The path turned upside down. She walked on the ceiling of a glowing cave. There, she met a talking bat wearing boots. No lantern has ever come this far, he squeaked. This riddle is different. It's not about the answer, but the feeling. What has no form but can still fill a room, has no voice but can calm your gloom? Elowen closed her eyes. A story, she whispered. The lantern flared bright gold. The bat bowed. Go on, dreamer, it said. At last, Elowen reached a clearing where the stars kissed the leaves. A massive silver-barked tree stood in silence. 1,000 lights flickered around it. A soft voice echoed from the trunk. You have journeyed through curiosity, not fear. That is the only way to reach me, the tree of wonders. Elowen placed the lantern at the tree's roots. It glowed like a little sun. I want to keep wandering forever, she said. Then here is your final riddle, said the tree. What question has no answer but must still be asked every day? Elowen smiled and said, the answer is why? Why is the answer? The tree laughed gently, and from its branches a single glowing seed dropped into her palm. Plant this wherever you need wonder again. Elowen returned to the village, her lantern now glowing even without a flame. She planted the seed beside Grandma's house. Soon, a tiny sapling grew with leaves shaped like question marks. Children from all around visited her now, asking things like, why do trees whisper when no one is there? Do rivers remember the steps we take? Where do forgotten things go when no one looks for them? Can a feeling be louder than a sound? What happens to questions when they are never asked? Elowen always smiled and said, let's find out together. What is the moral of the story? Curiosity is the key that unlocks every wonder. When we ask questions, explore bravely, and listen closely, the world reveals its magic, one mystery at a time. Wasn't that a beautiful adventure? Like Elowen discovered, asking questions is how we uncover the world's hidden magic. Your curiosity is a gift. So keep wondering, keep exploring, and never stop asking why. If you enjoyed Elowen's story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your favorite little explorers. Until next time, keep being kind, brave, and beautifully you. The end.